it doesn't get worked out, it doesn't get stressed up. That is because such person have sit him or herself down and learn how to develop a heart intelligence. And your heart intelligence is key for you to be stress free. Learn it. Learn it. If you want, I can, if you want me to teach you how to understand and develop art intelligence, that's what you have to pay for. Because there are steps, there are approaches, there are things that we need to put in place for you to be able to develop how you understand these things. So learning art intelligence is not easy, and it's not something that you do in a day. It's not something that I will give you a book to go and read in 2 3 months and you just do. No. It takes this as strategic learning, and when you do, people even ask you, wow, this guy is looking more younger every day, what's happening? So develop art intelligence. Now, number 8, adapt coherent communication. That is adopt coherent communication. Adopt coherent communication. I would like to borrow this quote from a book. It says, let that which proceed out of your mouth minister grace. Minister grace. When that which that comes out of you always minister good things. Because for someone that always speak, his utterances are things that are graceful, are things that builds up, are things that are positive, are things that are lifting, are things that pulls people up, are things that help others, are things that is developmental, are things that helps others to grow. They are things that help environment to achieve their collective goals. You see such an environment having a stress. Even if there is stress, it will be limited. It will be limited. So when your communication is not right, when you don't train yourself to communicate the right way, when you don't, communication is very key in there's nobody that will lead a successful life that doesn't know how to speak, that doesn't know how to communicate the right way. You must develop, you must adopt it. Adopt communication that is coherent enough for you to grow, for you to manage yourself, for you to manage what is in your care, for you to manage what you have put in plan to achieve in life. Adopt a coherent communication, and you will thank me for it. Now, number 9, listen not non-judgmentally. Listen not judgmentally. This is an area that is often ignored. It's often ignored. Over time, people are always quick to want to make sure that what they say is what those who are listening must hear. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't always have to be that way. When you are listening, when you are able to listen non-judgmentally, it helps you chase away stress. It makes you an adjusted person when it comes to listening. It makes you a leader. It makes you someone who is approachable. It will put you in a position where people are always seeking to express themselves to you. It puts you on the on the top of the chain. It makes others want to listen to you. It makes others want to hear your own view. When you are able to listen non-judgmentally, whether at work, in your religious setting, your sphere of contact, your family, if you are listening not judgmentally, stress will be a thing of the past. You will see people blessing you every day. Some will even call you, maybe you are wiser than King Solomon of the Bible. Learn how to listen, to be non-judgmental. Not judgmental when you listen to something. When someone is narrating his or her story, is talking to you, whoever might be talking to you, when you listen non-judgmentally, it will help you. Now the last one for today, so we'll be doing it like that. When we were taking it 10 by 10. Today I've given out 9. This is I'll give her the last one, which is number 10. So the next time we meet, I will also work on it from number 11 to number 20. So where I'm able, the number that I'm able to give, I will tell you when I stop, because I'm still working on some other points that can help an individual manage stress properly. So now the last one for today is be authentic, non-selfish, and impartial in all human relationship. Listen very well. Be unselfish, non-selfish. Be unselfish. Be authentic. Be authentic. Be impartial in all human relationship. Now, these 3 keys are very important. When you are authentic, when you are not selfish, when you are an impartial individual in all your relationship, you hardly have stress. But at the point when you want to support this one small, you want to be at the back of this one a little bit, or you want to stay in the middle, you love this one, you want to cover this one, or you are actually at the back of a particular person, and that person is what you want to follow, and you want to be the judge of the two, but you've already sided someone. You must be impartial. When it comes to you and others, you must not be selfish. You must not strive to always want your own will to be achieved alone. You must not lord over people. As a matter of fact, for those who are leaders, leaders are actually slaves. People don't usually know. Leaders are slaves. We leaders are slaves. But the leaders that we see in this generation make people slave. They are slave maker. They become the Lord that make people that enslave people. The so-called leader of the generation, they grow their wings by the number of poor people, by the number of people who are vulnerable. That is not leadership. Leadership means you are a slave. Leadership means those who you have come down to their level to lead. You take their pain. You live like them. Whatever they go through, you go through it. Whatever path they walk through, that means you have walked through the path. That means you are leading. You are in their front. It is not someone that How can you be a leader and those who you lead can afford the cheapest of commodity, and you that are leaving them have the best of commodity in the whole world, and you say you are leading? You are not leading. Come on, you are not leading. Your leading means that the people that you lead that are at your back, you are taking them on a journey, on a path, and the path that you have followed, they must also be on that path. So how can you be living in a different life, and they are living a different life, and you are leading them? It's the different. It's not the same thing. So you must be authentic. You must be someone who is not selfish. You must be someone who is impartial. When you have these three, you hardly have stress. You hardly have people that want to injure you. You hardly, I say hardly, I'm not saying absolute. You hardly, it will reduce a lot of events that can bring stress. It will reduce it a lot. So I will be stopping here today. So I would like us to look at the 10 points that I've given out, so we can study it more, understand it more, build on it more, set goals about it, make plans for it, look at it, work on it day by day, the 10 points I've listed out. And let me hear from you how you're learning from those things. And I pray you're doing good. As I always say, don't let Nigeria stress you. Come on. We are an overcomer. We are more than a conqueror. I love you. Counselor Paul loves you. And God loves you. We need you alive. Stay blessed.